Welcome to the Real Estate Investment Nomad podcast. Today we're going all the way to the other side of the world in Turkey. We have Yücel here as our guest, a specialist in real estate in Turkey, especially in Istanbul. We want to go over who can buy in Turkey, what's the buying process, and what it's like to invest there currently, and what are the benefits as well. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Hi, good, Natalie. How are you?
Good, good. Thanks for making the time. I know the last time we talked is like different time zones and schedules, so thanks for being here. So let's get
You're welcome.
started. But first, introduce yourself. I mean, we know you're one of the team leaders in Turkey, in Istanbul, but I would love to learn more about, how many years you've been in business, what's your experience like, and also what do you see, the future of Turkey to be in the real estate space?
Yeah, I've been in this business since 2012, so it is my 14th year, and I am the Turkey International Team Leader of EXP Turkey, and actually mostly we are working for foreign sales like CBI, Citizenship by
Hmm,
Investment program.
awesome. And what are the, main benefits right now that you see that people are looking at Turkey as a place to put some money in real estate?
Yeah, actually, the for foreigners is a good opportunity. I can say actually it is the best opportunity if they want to get different country citizenship
Okay.
because in Turkey CBI program, uh, once you purchase over 400,000 USD, you can get a citizenship, you can get a passport, and only 3 years if you keep it, and after you have chance to sell it, and still you will be citizen of Turkey.
Oh, amazing. So then, let's say, based on the local laws and regulations, can foreign people buy real estate in Turkey? Right?
Yes, foreign nations can legally purchase and own property in Turkey.
Okay.
Uh, However, some nationalities is not allowed for this, but like I can say 95% of the countries is allowed to buy.
Mhm.
They can buy individual or also under a company. It's possible to purchase and get citizenship in Turkey.
Mhm. Okay. How might some nationalities face some restrictions? For example, Syrians and American citizens, depending on the regulations.
Yeah, like restrictions now I can say for Syrians there are some rules. Still they can buy, but for example Syrians individual they cannot buy, and also I think Armenian as well. If they open a company here and if they invest by under the name of the company, still there is a chance.
Okay, so there's a step that they can follow.
Yeah, there are steps. There are like different countries, different rules, but this is really actually easy to buy. And actually, it is how I say you are equal. If foreigner and Turkish buy, uh,
Okay.
invest in Turkey, it's same taxes. There is no difference
Okay. The taxes for the buying process or the
for
ongoing?
the buying process, for anything you spend. As a Turkish, what I am spending, what I am paying for tax, also foreigners paying the same.
Okay. And then are there any restrictions on the foreign ownership, for example, tax, zoning, property rights that you will foresee that they need to be known?
Like restrictions, how I say, there is only some uh, places like if it is close to security zones, army area, of course you cannot buy. There are some rules, and also if you're buying in a place, maximum should be 10% of the investors should be foreigners. So in that situation, the investors, we really recommend them to find a really good real estate company broker, and also we highly recommend them to get a legal advisor, lawyers. So we are actually, we will be their consultant. We will give the best information, but still we recommend them to get a lawyer.
Yeah, I think that's especially when they're international, they don't understand the law or the rights as well, right?
Yes. And
Um,
actually, it's not like expensive to get a lawyer. We find them it's really like even if for this business they can do it in 1,000, 2,000. It's not like expensive.
okay. Well, that's really good because then they can have that expertise and the support from the local agent as well as the legal part. And let's say that we have a buyer and wants to go through the buying process in Turkey. What are the parties involved in the transaction, and what will be the steps that they need to follow?
Transactions is how I say the main thing when you purchase. If you will get a citizenship, if you will get a Turkish passport, uh, actually not so much rules, but the one of the main thing I can give an example. Uh, you need to convert the USD or like other currencies to Turkish lira, and it should be over 400,000 USD it should cost. So we need to prove that you change it and you show the receipt,
Okay, the exchange receipt.
exchange receipt, and of course we need to choose the right place, which is allowed to buy for foreigners, and uh, like as I told you before, 10% the areas should be, and we know it. We have a list actually in Istanbul and other cities. Some places it is allowed to buy, some places not.
So, how does land ownership or leasing work in Turkey?
Land ownership rules are the same for foreign and local buyers, as long as property is eligible for sale. For leasing, we usually don't recommend long-term lease-based purchases due to high costs and extensive paperwork. Mostly, we recommend to buy from the construction company or pay in cash. From the construction companies up to areas that are like starting from 24 months goes up to 48, even if 60 months.
Mhm.
And also, if they want, of course, they can pay in cash.
Okay. So, for the people who don't have let's say, the whole cash and they want to buy in Turkey, let's talk about the banks and currency exchange, so the options they might have. Are there any financing options available for international buyers?
There are, but like last time when I was in USA with EXP Wolfpack team, and when we talk about the rates, it was really they were surprised because we have little bit different rates in different periods. Well, for example, if you ask me now how much is the rate, I can say monthly around 3.9 between 4.5. So it means yearly it comes around 50%, 60%.
Interest rate?
Yes.
Well,
So that's why like now we don't recommend to
to get a loan.
get a loan, just like paying cash is better or just use the construction companies.
Okay. Well, that's a lot for interest rates in Turkey. So then,
Yeah. But it was not like every time like this. It changed up to the time, the currency.
okay. So then, what are the terms? So if that's the average interest rate, will be the long terms that the loan has for the buyers. Does it have any certain amount of years, max 10 years, or is like a 30-year-old, 30 old, I mean
For
30 years
the
for the
if
lending?
they want to
Uh-huh.
if you want to get loans from the bank, you mean?
Yeah, the timing.
The time actually up to 20 years mostly.
Okay.
But of course, it will be the race is high.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of interest
So
that you
yeah.
mentioned. Okay,
But
okay.
you know what, Natalie, like uh, once they invest here, they get Turkish passports,
Hmm.
citizenship, and even if later they earn money. We really recommend the investors like as a local where I would buy from, we recommend to the investors, foreigner investors, same places. So we want our customers, once they invest after 3 years, when we sell it, resell it, if they want to resell it, we really want to make them to earn money as well.
Okay, yeah, that's good. So then there's appreciation over time.
Yeah, so that's really important to choose the realtor here, the broker. Uh, it is not actually easy. It's not only to check online and decide what to buy. So really, I would be happy they can ask us. We can give them detailed information, and they can compare. Then they can give their own decision.
Yeah, okay. No, that's super important to if they don't know about the market too much, to ask to a professional, because usually sometimes they can check online and see what's available for what, and they find out that that the other person in the other side might not know everything about that transaction.
Yeah.
Even when they're international buyers, I think, right?
Yeah, we have now really a lot international buyers.
Okay. And when it comes to the currency exchange, are there any limitations for large transfers, maybe, for the own protection of money laundering for your country?
Uh, there are some regulations, of course, and international banking, of course, they are controlling it, and it should come from official accounts.
Okay. So
And so,
this is the right.
like,
I'm asking because most of the transactions are cash, so that's a lot of money being,
like
transferred to Turkey.
also in Turkey, as the other countries, to carry cash, maximum is allowed 10,000.
Hmm.
Over 10,000, you need to tell it
Yeah.
like you pay more than this amount. So, like, even if they will want to bring cash, it's officially they can bring only 10,000.
Okay. So then that's like a regular limit in other countries. Just anything above
Yeah,
that, just declare it. And if not, you can do the online transfer for any purchase.
online. Usually they do online transfers actually.
Yeah. So what are the maximum amounts allowed to be sent across borders? Is there anything maximum or any amount that is legally tracked?
This is actually, I cannot give you the correct answer because it's up to the situation, up to the company, up to the person, up to their relation, how it is like the business amount. So, as I know, is officially what is allows they can carry. It is not like there is maximum limitation, as I know.
Okay.
But usually, like what they do, what we work with, like we usually sell the properties which it costs 400,000 till $2 million. But of course, we have sold before over 5 million USD as well. We have some very nice villa areas, the best places of Istanbul. We have like villas cost $5-6 million. We have along the Bosphorus, which we call Yalı,
Hmm.
next to the Bosphorus. It is like between Europe and Asia in the coastline of the Bosphorus. There, Yalı is starting from 20-25 million dollars and go up like 150-160 million dollars.
Okay. So it's quite a bit of
So
range.
like, yeah, there are like options, but usually, as I told you, from different countries, generally we do sell like approximately 400 between 2 millions.
Hmm. And in your opinion, what are the countries that are exploring Turkey as a destination for investments? What are the nationalities that you see coming?
From Europe we have as well, but from Europe usually they don't invest for a city for the passport for to like CBI program.
Right. Okay.
Mostly they invest because they like the country, they like to live in Turkey, and we have many Turkish people live in Europe. So they want to come invest, and some of them they want to buy properties in Aegean coast of Turkey. We have because really nice areas, good shallow waters, nice beaches.
Mhm.
So it's really nice to invest like a holiday.
By the ocean.
how
Hmm.
they are investing. But for citizenship, usually we have customers from China, we have from Korea, we have from Iran, from Middle East countries,
Hmm.
and of course we have from different countries as well, but general like this.
Okay.
Now actually also a lot like from Middle East and from China.
Okay. And then they usually invest for the national, the passport. And Europeans like the beach towns, like well, because if they want to go to the beach in Europe, they have to go to Spain or Portugal because there's not much, the weather is nicer. But I think I've heard that a lot of, as you mentioned, people from Europe like also the sea in Turkey.
Yeah, like
Uh,
in Turkey, and if you compare the season, Turkey have longer season. For example, in Antalya, the season start on April, and it's still like we can say till December, end
Okay.
of November. The people can swim, they can spend their holiday.
Okay. So it's more months they have in the year instead of just
More months.
just the summer.
That's right.
Okay. And for Turkey buyers, when they go abroad, like again, this is speculation. We're not see where Turkish buyers like to buy. So since it's an international podcast, I always ask, where are the, Turkish going to buy, where they like to live, where they're migrating to? What, in your opinion, what are those countries?
Yeah, like we have a lot also Turkish buyers buying foreign countries. I can say they prefer to buy in Europe for the golden visa,
Hmm.
and also last years, like last 2 3 years, is famous in Dubai.
Okay.
Also, they also get golden visa there, and of course, there are a lot of people want to invest in United States, but actually, most of them think it's really difficult to get America visa. So, uh, as you know, we just started to sell in USA, in Miami. We have a lot of projects now.
Hmm.
So we recommend them. We are giving them really good, clear information to invest in United States as well.
No, that's great. And within the US, what are the cities that you think, Turkish people like more? Like there's the big cities or but the beach. What's the lifestyle?
If you ask me, of course, I will say the number one is Florida, Miami.
Okay.
But like, of course, there are people want to invest in New York,
Okay.
and some of them in California, especially in LA. And also sometimes if they want in California, I recommend to see San Diego as well.
Okay.
So there are like options. A little amount of them also they want to invest in Texas.
Okay.
And
Hmm.
actually also we give them a lot of information about Texas as well. We need to, I think we need to give more information. We need to make more advertisement about all about in USA in different cities. So
Hmm.
they would prefer, but like if they want to have uh, like Antalya, if they want to have nice weather, of course we recommend them. Number one is Miami.
Hmm. Okay. No, that's good news because then there's a lot of exchange of citizens around the world now. Things are more global than ever, and you can help them inbound and then also outbound. If not
Yeah.
only investing in Turkey, and also Turkish people investing somewhere else.
And actually, you know what? We not only recommend them to buy in the city like we show, we also give all information. We give them chance to compare the countries. I have been all of these countries, 95 countries,
Hmm.
and I sold in many of these countries. I took Turkish investors to Europe, to United States, to Dubai, to Cyprus. So once like some of our customers coming and telling, I just want to invest in foreigner company country.
Hmm.
So we are giving information about Dubai, about Europe, and about United States, for example, and we say you can choose. This is like that. This is like that. This is like that. So
Hmm.
they have chance to learn.
There's a full
They have chance to
consultancy.
compare about, yeah.
Yeah. No, that's great. And then I think the network is very helpful on providing that, knowledge as well. They can talk to you for specific locations around the world, and also understand the buy market on what would be a good deal in Turkey, I believe. And based on the locations within Turkey, do you see any trend? Like, for example, um, certain nationality buys by the beach, and or some people like this big cities like Istanbul. What are the different, like, from where you see it, nationalities that gravitate to certain locations based on
Li-
weather or, you know?
Like nationalities, usually in the beach, like in the Aegean coast, like for example in Antalya, most of the investors are from Russia, from Ukraine,
Hmm.
also like uh, these countries mostly uh, around Antalya. If you go a little bit to north, let's say about Kuşadası, there are many British and Irish investors,
Okay.
especially like they have bought villas 10, 15 years ago, a
Hmm.
lot of villas. And if you go to Bodrum, little bit north, in Bodrum, there are foreigner buyers, especially the Turkish who lives in Europe. They
Hmm.
do invest in there. But of course, in all these cities, there are from different countries as
Right.
well. But generally, like that. When you come to Istanbul, in Istanbul we have from all countries, and we have from Russia, from Azerbaijan, from Iran, from Middle East countries, from Far East, especially from China, and even if from India,
Hmm.
we have like investors. So is it like international?
Istanbul,
Uh,
I'm sure, is like a
yeah,
capital,
is
very cosmopolitan.
capital is Ankara, what everybody know. Istanbul more
Okay.
than Ankara, as I
Mhm.
see. And it's the biggest and most crowded city, and that's why like Istanbul, the people coming and investing here.
Hmm. Nice. Well, that's great news for investors that are exploring Turkey as as a destination. And let me for the culture. I think the last time we're chatting about when is the best time to go and visit Turkey based on the weather, and where people go. And then after that, I would love to go over some prices. What the average price is. But what's the weather like? Istanbul, you're next to Istanbul, I believe. But what are the seasons for, when they come to explore? What would be a good season to host, like, let's say, a real estate tour?
For real estate tour, actually, any time is good because winter is not really cold. We
Okay.
have snow like maybe in Istanbul, maybe 3, 4 days maximum in a year.
Hmm.
The rest of the time in winter for Istanbul
It's
is
not
like approximately 5, 10, 15 degrees. It's change
not
daily.
so mild. Hmm.
Yeah, so it's very easy to also travel around in Istanbul.
Okay.
And especially, for example, if you ask me to see the beauty of Istanbul and the best climate, I can say maybe March, April, May.
Okay.
April and May. And also September, October also is really good
Hmm.
because it's like the temperature is around 20, 22, 23 degrees. And we have Tulip Festival
Okay.
and we have really nice flowers all around the city.
Nice. And that's around September?
Yeah, like May, Tulip
Yeah. Oh,
Festival,
it's spring.
April, on April and spring, and in autumn as well, like is really good.
Okay. So
And
it's like,
like we have many historical places, we have really nice kitchen,
oh, yeah.
and they can find also international kitchen from anywhere, whatever they want to eat, we have. So it's a like uh, very easygoing and nice city, really.
Yeah, I think the food is amazing. So I think just for the food, you can do a whole tour on only food.
Yeah.
Amazing. So then let's talk about prices a little bit before we keep going, because sometimes people think they might have to invest for 100,000, but maybe they don't have to. What are some of the beginner prices that, I know it will vary by city, but it will be interesting to see when buyers are looking at Istanbul, what will be kind of like a good deal. Like, I know we have in the millions too, but let's start with something affordable. What is affordable? What location? Something
Like
right to buy.
we can fight from $100,000 as well, but if they want to get citizenship, minimum $400,000 they should invest.
But
But
for,
if they
for,
just
for lifestyle, just lifestyle.
yeah, just like if they want to invest for lifestyle, to visit, to live sometimes, or whatever they want,
Yeah.
we can fight from $100,000 easily.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it is not in central area of Istanbul,
Yeah.
but of course we have options.
Okay. So then from
100,000
100,000
to
all the way.
100,000. Yeah, we can say like 100,000 USD, even if a little bit less, till 150, $60 million. So we have options in Istanbul.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. So I think we'll be planning a real estate tour soon to Turkey because as you have the experience of, learning from many countries, 95 countries is quite a bit that you've been into 95. So you can give a perspective not only on the lifestyle, but also the real estate. And people and clients can compare side by side on what's like to live in Turkey.
Yeah, like when they come to visit and invest in Turkey, uh, I would really give really good information, and we will show them like with my team every corner of Istanbul, and they will be able to compare the places as well in Istanbul.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we will show them the touristical places, everything. It will be
Yeah.
like we will give really good service, and we will show our hospitality.
No, amazing. I think Turkish are known for the hospitality and also the food. I can't stop talking about the food. Awesome. So how
Uh,
can people find you online? What's your handle on Instagram or what's the best way to find you?
if they want to contact me, 0090 543 322 6590. And my Instagram page, Yücel Kılınç, also we can write, or I can spell it YUCELKILINC. And also I have another Instagram page, Türkiye, EXP, Turkey International Team.
Okay, perfect.
Also we have another. So once they write me from WhatsApp, and I would be happy to help. There is no obligation to invest. I can give as much as they want information free, and we have a big team here. We would be happy to help everybody.
Amazing. So from coast to coast, you're going to be covering the whole area, and I'm looking forward to learning more about the markets, not only Istanbul but also in different parts of Istanbul that are growing quite a bit. So
Yeah.
thank you for your time, and I appreciate all the information you shared today.
Thank you so much, Natalie.
Thank you for joining us on the Real Estate Investment Nomad podcast. I hope today's episode has inspired you to explore new horizons in global real estate. Remember, the world is full of opportunities waiting to be discovered. And with the right insights, you can turn those opportunities into successful investments. If you enjoyed the show, please subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Your feedback helps us bring you the best content possible. Don't forget to follow us in social media for more resources and updates. Until next time, my friends, this is nathalysalas, encouraging you to think big, invest globally, and transform your real estate journey. Safe travels and happy investing.